Dr. Carroll, you say that anger can be addictive, but isn't anger a normal emotion?
Anger is absolutely a normal emotion, and we're not labeling emotions as good or bad. What we're looking at is when something is addictive, when it becomes obsessive, compulsive, out of control behavior done in spite of negative consequences to self or others. So when anger fits into that criteria, it's addictive. Remember that addiction is about stimulation. Anything that gives us stimulation can become addictive. And obviously anger is very stimulating. It doesn't necessarily have to be pleasurable. Our caveman brain, where the limbic system is, just takes it in. The pleasure centers are being stimulated. Okay? It's the prefrontal cortex that labels that as happy or sad or good or bad or pleasurable or not. So people can get high off their anger. It also serves another purpose, because usually there's going to be something else that the person is addicted to. And by getting angry all the time, it allows the person to go act out. So the addictive process is a circular one. It's not linear. It's not, oh, I came home and, you know, the dog had an accident in the living room and I got angry and so I went and acted out. I went on the computer and looked at internet porn. No, it's what's the thinking you bring into that. I came home, I opened the door, and here's something that gave me an excuse to be angry, that gives me an excuse to go act out on the computer, because maybe I'd been thinking that I'm doing a little too much of that and it's time to cut back. But now it's like, well, today's not the day to quit internet porn because I have this great excuse to keep doing it. And that's what people do, and they use the anger, so they get that double whammy of the stimulation from the anger, and then it's an excuse to act out in other ways that are addictive.